Testing. Just kidding. We're gonna wing it. We're not gonna test it. There's no actual testing gonna go down. I need this in a comfortable spot so I can talk into it the whole time. All right, man. So we watched back, and I definitely started the last time. So that leaves you up to bat, big dog.
All right, man. So let me get this fixed right quick. All right. So
I'm listening.
There's an article I read.
Okay.
Well, it's becoming a law.
Okay.
Texas has just passed a law, becomes active September 1st at the end of this year, allowing you as a citizen that can own a firearm to carry a firearm open or concealed 7 days after a national disaster has occurred. So like hurricane comes through, you don't want to leave all your guns at the house. You can take them all with you for 7 days.
Without penalty?
Yes. What do you think about that?
Would you normally get a penalty for moving your gun somewhere?
Well, not necessarily just for transporting them, but as far as like carrying them on you.
And openly?
Yes.
So if like shit's going down and you want to bring your M4, strap that shit to your back and you get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, as long as you're not holding it in like a malicious attempt or, stance or whatnot.
Yeah, an aggressive something. There's like a thing for it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I thought where you were going with this was that they said that you couldn't because it was a national disaster, and it kind of worried me.
Yeah.
But sounds like Texas. Good old Texas to me.
Yeah, but so I was thinking about this for, I don't know, a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? So, all right, let's just flash back. When did Harvey hit? 2017?
Sometime recently, yes.
So, 2017, Harvey put like this whole joint underwater.
Right.
A lot of people couldn't get back to their house for more than 7 days. What's
the protocol?
Huh?
What's the protocol for your guns after 7 days?
There is none. You can lawfully carry them, starting September 1st, 7 days after a national disaster has been announced.
Right. So what was your question?
What makes the 7th day more important than the 8th? What if you can't get back to your house?
Ooh, well, that's what but I'm thinking like, get out of Dodge, right? Get somewhere, and then you got like 6 days to kind of like find a way to not carry your guns openly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like get a case, get something, do something with it, put it in your trunk, take the clip out. Like it's not gonna be like, all right, I gotta get this and I gotta go right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking they give you a week, and that's not too long, not too short, because they're just like had to pick a day to be like, all right, we let you run around with guns on your back and your RPG from in your closet, but it's been a week now. Can you like put it up for us? Like we're not gonna go and take them, but don't be walking down the street with it. Don't be doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The national emergency's kind of over. Like the storm's passed. Like you can leave. You can like begin to put your guns away. I don't think it's necessarily like because it's the 7th day. I think it's just that's just the amount of time. Because you could do it on the 3rd.
Okay. Yeah.
But they're just like, put it back up. Stop walking around the street with it. You can walk around. That's what I'm saying about that. I don't know why it's a law, because you can already walk around with your guns open as long, like you said, you're not holding in a malicious intent.
Yeah.
You can do that now. So I don't understand what this law is allowing that wasn't like already allowed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's just specifying.
It raised a little curiosity.
Unless they're implementing it and then they're going to be like, all right, but it's not a national emergency. You can't open carry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was also thinking that.
But in Texas, bro, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, a lot of people think that we're just the gung-ho, get-em cowboy
We kind of are, though.
Yeah, but as far as coming from, progressive stance, as far as gun laws, we're way behind.
But yeah, it's because that's what I'm saying. It's because we're Texas, though. We're not behind.
No,
We're
no,
supposed to
we're
be.
like Arizona.
Yeah.
They can conceal carry without a permit. I believe that is how it is
I see
supposed
what
to be.
you're
You know what I'm saying?
We're seen as so gun ho,
Yes.
but there are other states that are more.
Yes.
I mean, we discussed this during the pilot. Like, I think open carry is a good thing. Not open carry, I'm sorry. I think having to get a license to carry a handgun is a good thing. Because me and you both know some people who have never touched a handgun. And you watch movies, you know, you pull it out and bang, bang, and you shoot it.
Yeah.
That's not how a real gun works.
No.
And a lot of people will just, if they were not forced to at least go through like a BS ass class, you know,
Yeah.
literally would have no knowledge about the thing that could kill people on them. Like none.
Yeah.
Like, cause like we said, we've grown up shooting guns because we're from Texas and like doing shit like that. So it makes sense to us that like, why the hell would we need a concealed license? Like, I know what I'm doing. But you got to think that we're kind of minority in most of America. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of Americans have guns, but I mean, you know, when you were in high school, there was only like a certain few people who like went hunting and shot guns and did stuff like that. Like, that's not
Yeah.
everybody.
No, not at all. Kang, he's never shot a gun.
Never touched it.
No.
I see tweets sometimes. I'm not hating. Like, sometimes just people didn't do it. I'm glad you're now getting
Weren't
into
raised around
firearms
or
and
whatever,
learning.
yeah.
But they're like, just shot a gun today. So exhilarating. Can't wait to go do it again. Never had that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of like just going to the range and shooting like a firearm.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't want people like that trying to defend themselves with a gun. They're either going to kill themselves, kill somebody they didn't mean to kill, or get themselves killed not knowing how to kill the person trying to kill them.
Understandable.
So, I mean, I wouldn't want my mama just buying a handgun and can just walking around with it concealed. She needs to go to a damn class. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
She doesn't shoot guns?
No, never has. Maybe
Really?
like when her and my dad were together, but like still don't think so. Because she told me that all the ladies used to like pluck the ducks when they'd come back from hunting, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not going up and touching ducks, dead ducks. So like, I don't see her going and shooting firearms.
Yeah.
Like, so I told her when I go to get my concealed license, she's coming with me, and I'm gonna make her take the class.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't want her to just have a handgun, and she could just go buy a handgun and like not know what to do with it. So I think it's good she can't carry it around legally. You know?
Yeah.
I think you should have to get a license. But I mean, then again, you can just buy a rifle, and that's a little bit more complicated. But I don't think people who don't know how to use rifles are gonna go buy a rifle. You know?
No.
So, but everybody wants to buy a handgun for protection. But there's people who don't know how to use handguns who want one for protection. And that's that's just how I feel. And like, I just wouldn't feel safe if like some shit popped off in like a bank or something, and the lady next to me had a concealed firearm but didn't have a license and didn't know how to use her firearm. Like, she's not gonna fucking help me. You know?
Yeah.
I want my motherfucking own. Get a license. Know what you're doing. Don't hurt yourself or anybody around you. Because, if whatever reasons, because you want a pistol.
Yeah.
But I mean, so what's the law in Arizona then?
Constitutional carry. You don't need a license.
But I'm like, how old?
21.
Okay. That's still technically unconstitutional. You know what I mean? Everybody has the right to shoot guns. But then we were like, ooh, 12-year-olds and guns? Probably not. Should probably like put something there.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of what came. It was like, ooh, a lot of people actually don't know how to use guns. We should probably like, just make a course, because it's not like hard to get your concealed carry.
No.
And if you didn't want your concealed carry, say you're a felon and they wouldn't give it to you, I mean, you can carry a gun without one.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just a matter until you get caught.
Exactly. So I mean, whether it's there, like, they're not. What I'm gonna say is they're not gonna turn you down from getting it. So I don't see it as unconstitutional. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they were telling everybody, like, they made this and then they just wouldn't give a permit to anybody, I'd be like, F that. But right now I see it as just a screening to where it makes sure people at least learn how to put it on safety.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I've heard that the gun classes are garbage. They teach you out-of-date information about killing people. And
Really?
Yeah, they tell you to like shoot till the clip's empty. Like, and they're like, if you have to pull your gun out empty it. That way in court you can say you're fearful for your life. And they don't give a fuck. They're going to be like, that's,
If I empty 15 bullets out of my fucking CZ,
it ain't going to take more than 2.
dude, no, they're gonna look at you sideways.
What's it called? It's called some excessive force.
Yeah.
And they teach that. That I know a couple people who try to talk to me about guns, like grown people, and told me that was the way to do it. And I was like, that's really not. You should not unload 15 bullets into anybody, whether they're trying to kill you or not. You should shoot till they stop coming.
Yeah.
And, you know, and if my only exit is them laying on the floor,
yeah,
past them, side,
yeah.
I might put another one in them. But other than that,
yeah,
he's like, I'll shoot him once and leave him there. Like, and they also say that they're like, if you don't kill him, then it shows you weren't in fear for my life. If I shoot you in the gut and you stop running at me, I'm not gonna. And you only have a knife, I'm not gonna keep shooting you with bullets. Like, I don't want you dead.
No, that's pointless.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's excessive force. It's wrong and it's immoral. That's not why you carry a handgun, is to unload into somebody. It's to protect yourself.
Yeah, get yourself out of a bad situation.
Bottom line, a bunch of people are just misinformed about stuff, and I'm misinformed about how we started talking about this. The whole 7 days thing, because I mean, it sounds bogus to me, like the reason for it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like something you could already pretty much do, but I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they mean like just like if you got a boat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have like a license to carry your gun on your boat. So I think you have to have like a hunting license. I don't even know if you're allowed to hunt off a boat.
Really?
In Texas, I don't know. I don't duck hunt or anything. But maybe like, cause you know everybody gets out via boat.
Yeah.
When a hurricane hits, like, so you just load it up. You gotta understand how big some people's gun collection is.
Massive,
I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So in Texas, if say my uncle's house gets flooded, he's got about 60, 70 guns to move.
Yeah.
You know, so just having a boat full of guns probably doesn't look good.
Might
But you're
throw
like,
some red flags.
yeah, but you're like natural emergency. I didn't want to lose them.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's for. I think we figured it out. My turn.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me see. I got a couple things, so I'm gonna look through them. That one's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. All right. Well, speaking of guns.
Okay.
Someone sent me an article the other day, like a local news article, and a kid I grew up with. Not like, I mean, we were like, I'd say acquaintances.
Yeah.
Like, I never went to his house. He never came to my house, but like I knew him at school.
Okay.
And if like we passed each other, it wasn't like bad blood. So
Yeah.
I consider that an acquaintance. Like, he's not my enemy, but like I don't really know him. Like, I know his first and last name, and I know the kid.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the kid. That's what I like. Anyways, he killed somebody.
Really? Oh, was that the? Oh God.
We'll call him Bobby.
No.
Well, no, that's not. No, we're call him Bobby.
Okay.
Because I don't
remember his name, but
I do.
Okay.
Did you see it? Did you see the news article? I mean, it was on
Maybe.
KFDM, like the local news.
Maybe.
So, anyways,
what grade was he in?
He's graduated. He was in my grade.
Okay.
Or maybe, I don't know if he like ever got held back or anything, or maybe he was a grade above me. I don't know like his age.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was just like looking. This is the second time I've gotten a mugshot of like someone I went to high school with.
Yeah.
The first one was because they were looking for him, and in the picture he has like a gun and like face tattoos, and like that's not how I seen him in 7th grade. Last time I saw him was in 7th grade, and now he's like a grown ass man with a gun and face tattoos.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
Huh.
But then I got this article sent to me, and it was this other kid, and he was a, like, I mean, you could consider me a bad kid in high school. Like, he wasn't like, I don't remember him being like, would kill somebody.
Yeah, murder somebody, yeah.
And so apparently, there were 3 people. There were 4 people, and they were arguing in front of the blankety blank apartments, and they were, an argument broke out, and he just shot the dude once in the back, and old boy like fell over, and then 2 of them took off on foot, and 1 of them took off in a truck.
Damn it.
And then like apparently like they got his name. I think they didn't specify this, but I'm assuming what happened was they somehow figured out that it was him, and they like put out a warrant, and he turned himself in. Like 2 days later.
Huh.
Yeah, and then so his mugshot was like on the news, and like
I might have seen that. That's pretty crazy.
I think I have it, bro. I can probably pull it up.
Yeah, I've got a couple of people that I went to high school with that are now in jail.
It's wild because like people I forgot about, and then, like the next time I see them, they're killing people. I'm
yes,
like, whoa.
wild shit. Yes.
Whoa. Calm down there. But yeah, bro, that. I don't know. Come on now. I'm trying to remember who sent it to me. I could have sworn it was this person, but I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was crazy, and I want to share that because that was not something I was expecting here this week or see, you know.
Yeah.
Man, who would have sent me that? Bro, I don't know. I don't have the article anymore.
Okay. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why, bro?
One day you ain't seen somebody in years, and the next.
And the crazy thing is, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. That was it.
Okay, good. I thought so, but then it kind of sounded like you might be going. But like, if I'd have seen him, you know, like on the street, I'd been like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And he'd probably give me a nod or something.
Yeah.
But like, nah, he's in jail for life now.
Yeah.
I'm not innocent till proven guilty, but he turned himself in.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know how that works. Maybe it was like a plea deal or something.
Maybe.
I don't wish jail on nobody, but
yeah,
that shit's crazy.
very. Huh.
How many more things you got?
I've got one.
Well, I've got like two more, and one of them's kind of like mild, and I don't think we're gonna be able to talk on it much. So we'll go ahead and do that one real quick.
Okay.
So, did you hear about the dude that lit himself on fire in DC?
I seen one little thing about it, but
What on? Like, where did you see the one thing at?
on Minds.
On what?
Minds.
Mine.
Yeah, it says social media.
Oh, I never heard of that.
But no, I didn't really look into it a whole lot.
I tried. You know, it's weird.
What?
It's like I tried to look into it, and it was like, this is all the information we currently have.
So what was going down with it?
They didn't say. They were like, you're all up to date, but didn't give his name, didn't give a motive. And now it's like, it's not trending anymore. Like, it's not coming back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's talking about it anymore. So, like, could have just been like a little sweep under the rug type deal.
That is kind of sketchy, man.
But, I mean, I also haven't, like, looked it up.
Yeah.
So.
Huh.
I mean, that's how I feel about, like, other crazy things. Like, it's not necessarily politically motivated. He might have just been, like, not okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's not always a message. Some people just ain't doing good and just light themselves on fire.
Yeah, I could probably think of about 1 million different ways I'd rather kill myself than lighting
Fire's
myself
my
on fire.
second worst way to go out. That I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
If I was gonna go out, we've talked about this. I'm like, if I want to fall, like if it's not in my sleep, like I'd rather just like fall off something.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be lit, and I'm a squirrel dive. I'm already fucked. Like Superman's not gonna come and like.
Yeah, no.
I'm maintaining. I'm going head first. I don't want to live through a 20-story fall.
Yeah, no. I'm sure you've seen that video of that guy plummeting from that fucking crane. It was probably a solid 100 feet. And dude, he fell like on the side of this bridge. You see the red mist just puff around him.
I mean, you're not even going to feel that shit.
No.
So, like, I'm going out like a hoss. Like, if that's how it's got to be.
Photo finish that mug.
Telling you, yeah. I hope they, because like you said, if someone catches me falling,
it's gonna be epic.
Just going straight the fuck down there and be like, what the fuck? I was already fucked, dude. Don't worry about me. I went out good.
Yeah, no, fire is definitely not gonna be the way to go. That's not it, Chief.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've ever seen the video. It was when I actually figured out what the context was, but when it came up on my TL, I didn't know what the context was. And it was this gentleman, and he's like arguing with this. They're not speaking English, and he's like arguing with this lady on the porch, and he's like speaking something, and he's like yelling at her, and he's like dumping gas in the car. He's outside the car.
Yeah.
And he's walking around, all the windows are down. And he's like dumping gas into the front seat, into the back seat, and he like dumps like a big ass like thing of like gas into the car, like
Yeah.
big red things.
Uh-huh.
He, like dumps the whole shit into it, and then like gets in and like rolls up all the windows, and then it just like boom, and the fucking windows blow out. And
Damn
they
it.
start, like, yes, bro, it was wild because like he gets in the car and shuts the door, and you're like, what the fuck? Because I thought he was like destroying this lady's car. Like I said, no context.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's like about to destroy this lady's car, and then he gets in the car. I'm like, it probably smells like boom. And it just blew up. 'Cause I'm thinking like, why the fuck did you get in the car to put gas in it? I'm not even thinking he's thinking about blowing himself up.
Yeah.
And then he just erupts, bro.
Man.
And then he like gets out, and he's like walking, and you can like see shit like falling off of him, and he just like falls into the ditch.
Damn it.
Crazy. And he was a firefighter too. Which
Really?
is, like he knew how bad fire was, and he like blew him like that's why I want to jump off like if I'm gonna jump off a building, because like there's no pain. It's literally acceleration,
dog.
and then you're just gone.
Yeah.
You're fucking literally like
Yeah.
you said, missed.
Yeah, the second your head hits
He
that fucking
walked
pavement.
around, bro, in
Yeah.
excruciating pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not flailing his arms, stop, drop, and roll, none of that shit.
No, that was the Washington D.C. guy. This dude
Okay.
kind of freaked out a little bit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like bad.
Okay.
Like, but at the same time, not really. I mean, but you can't really hear people. You don't have lungs anymore.
Yeah, no.
Because you're on fire, you breathe in, your lungs
Yeah.
are burnt out.
Yeah.
And then you're waiting to suffocate, and like so you can't you can't hear them like. Well, you might be able to. I don't know how people burning alive works, but I'm pretty sure they can't scream. And so, I mean, it seems like they're calm, but they're. I mean,
I'm
you
sure
know it
they're
doesn't
in
fucking
agonizing
feel good.
pain,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, you're literally on fire.
Yeah, like on fire. Exactly. But yeah, that.
Yeah, no, I'm good on all that, dog.
I'm gonna see if I can find
I
one.
mean-
That's great. Like you gotta you gotta be proven a fuck. Like the monks
Yeah.
burnt themselves on fire.
Yeah.
But it was for like a reason and a purpose, and they like did it as a unit, and it's like lived down in history forever. Like no one's gonna know who this motherfucker is.
No, no, he blew himself up in his car.
No, not him. I'm talking about the Washington D.C.
Okay.
The other dude. Oh man. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why the Washington D.C. dude lit himself on fire. I know why the firefighter in his car in Africa lit himself on fire.
Why'd he do that?
It might have been Africa. I think it was like South Africa somewhere, but Argentina or something.
So what?
He was like getting into it with his wife, and he was just mad at her, and that's who he was yelling at on the porch.
Okay.
And she's the one recording, and like you hear her yelling, you don't hear him yelling.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna let's see.
Man.
Washington D.C.
Did that shit right in front of her.
Oh yeah, in her car. I
Re-
think because like I read the story, like because when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I like found some links in the comments and like went and checked it out.
Man.
Washington D.C. fire dude. Found it. Two days ago. Can I get like new shit, please? 3 days ago. I'm telling you, like nobody's talking about it anymore.
No, that's like, I mean, if it's not politically driven, nobody wants
That's
to
what I'm saying. No
report
one
on it.
gives a fuck.
Yeah.
They'll probably never know his motive. Probably just fucking wanted to light himself on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's 20 hours ago. I don't want to like play some shit and get in trouble. Let's see. Top stories, people. Some 3 hours after he was last seen in his Maryland home on Wednesday, a 33-year-old man reappeared near the White House where he set himself on fire in a grisly scene that was captured by other pedestrians. Dude, what the fuck? That's not a stunt, said one witness, according to a graphic video of the incident obtained by TMZ. Other voices asked, where are the police? The footage says, what the fuck? Arnav Gupta jog and then begin to walk across the ellipse, a public park south of the White House, as his entire body is engulfed in flames. Well, we have his name now.
Wow.
In the clip, Gupta then stops moving and stands still until authorities arrive to extinguish him. This guy's killing. He's burning himself alive, and the witness whose video was published by TMZ. According to the Secret Service, Gupta set himself on fire around 12:20 p.m. on Wednesday. On Thursday morning, the U.S. Park Police announced that he had died Wednesday night after being hospitalized. A motive, whether it might have been politically motivated, was not immediately clear. Washington, D.C. police, who have assumed the case from Park Police, declined to comment to People beyond confirming it was a death investigation. Gupta has been reported missing by his family on Wednesday morning. Maryland police tell People he was People as in like the magazine. He was last seen leaving his Bethesda area home about 9:20 a.m. In a news release announcing his disappearance and seeking the public's help, Montgomery County Police said they were concerned for Gupta's physical and emotional welfare. Police are working to confirm the kind of accelerant used in a fire, according to the Washington Post. Yeah, nothing.
Huh.
That was 20 hours ago. So basically, no one knows shit because he lit himself on fire.
Yeah.
And like
Didn't tell anybody.
He just kind
Yeah.
of left his house and did it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're trying to prove a point and you're gonna burn yourself, you can at least bring a sign or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or a fucking suicide note or some bullshit.
Something. Bro.
Yeah.
Gotta be something like, "Fuck the president" or something. You know what I'm saying? And light yourself on fire. But that's a heavy message to send. Like I don't see nothing like. There's not. I mean, there's a lot of shit to protest, and you have a right to protest.
But lighting yourself on fire.
That's major. Like just get a sign and go somewhere. So that's why I don't feel like it was politically motivated at all.
Yeah.
I think he was just like me, and he was like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out in a ball of fire, but on the Washington D.C. parking lot. And I mean, we have our differences, but I mean, a lot of people are scared of heights and would never imagine thinking the worst way to die would fall off a building.
Yeah.
And I mean,
yeah, very true.
Some people say they rather drown, and that's like my worst fear because I don't fuck with the ocean. But I had a science teacher one time tell me that like when you breathe,
and you're underwater and you run out of breath,
yeah,
you can't. You actually don't suck in any air or water.
But you breathe in water, but that's like the last thing you do because like you gotta hold your breath.
Yeah.
And then when you're like, all right, I'm done holding my breath, and you like give up, you actually get like a release. Like you get the feeling that air went in you, but you die because you suffocate. You know what I mean? Because there's actually no air. But they say because she told me this, like this is in like 8th grade.
Okay.
She was like, I'd rather drown because then you're like released from it. You know, like you get a instead of like splat, you're gone.
Yeah.
You get like pain, a moment of relief, and then death. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't know, it ain't worth it to me.
I don't know. I can see the logic in that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's to each their own. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He might have wanted to go out fireball style.
Yeah.
And like that's him. It's just not me. I don't want to go out fireball or water. I want to go out jumping off a building or in my sleep. That's like number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't see me put myself in a situation. Well, maybe.
What? Putting yourself in a situation, jump
To fall off a building. Like to like slip. Because that's the whole. I'm not gonna go jump off a building.
Yeah.
But like if I fell off a building, like and I'm already fucked, like I'm gonna enjoy it on the way down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I'm about to die. I'm gonna be like, fucking finally.
Yeah, real shit.
Nosedive. Your turn.
So, do you know who Leonardo Fibonacci is?
Damn it, I thought you were gonna say like DiCaprio or someone, but no, I have no clue.
Okay.
Da Vinci even. What was his name?
Leonardo Fibonacci.
Okay, no clue.
He is an Italian mathematician.
Okay.
And he was born in like 1170, died like 1240.
Okay. Damn,
But
70 years for back then, that's a long time.
Yeah. But he is the one that discovered the Fibonacci sequence, or potentially better known as the golden ratio.
Which is...
So, all throughout the world and the universe, galaxies, there's a ratio that pops up fairly often in the plants, trees, us, our DNA.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead.
Are you talking about the ratio that when you put into like that certain computer program, it like makes the infinite pictures that like continue to zoom in?
No, I don't know.
I think
I don't know
that's
about
where
that.
that comes from. Keep going.
Okay. But this ratio is 1.618. I think the exact is 399 or 80399. And I just find it extremely incoincidental that plants, trees, us, the galaxies, all that shit kind of revolves around this ratio. As far as, so a ram, when they grow their horns out, their horns grow in this ratio so they don't have to adjust their posture throughout life, so that the center of gravity stays the same. Bees, they have their hives are 1.618 male to female, so they have more females than they do males.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of crazy stuff, bro. But Um, I don't want to. I'm scared. I don't want to sound dumb, but I feel like they do that, and then they like apply it to not all the time, but it's just like one of the things it can be used for.
Okay.
Because it's saying like when I was just looking. But yeah, because look, I remember drawing like these in like
Yes.
that's school and stuff.
Yeah, that's the Fibonacci spiral.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But I haven't really looked into. I mean, I feel like
It's super cool. I would definitely do some research on it.
I really want to now. I was just reading over a couple things,
Yeah.
and like they say for like design and like there's famous designers and
Everybody,
stuff who
yeah,
have used it.
yeah. A lot of people have turned it into this advertising because apparently people are, I guess, beauty is judged on this ratio because your eyes are spaced a certain way. It does the fucking ratio. And
is it
anybody
like in
that's
thirds?
what do you mean thirds?
Like
No, it's something like you fucking line up here, and then so to do the spiral, you make a square, and then you do half of the bottom or whatever. So you got A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
You do half of D line, and then you do 1.6180 whatever,
I read the numbers
and it
ago.
swings it around. Then you do a rectangle. That's a golden rectangle, and then you find some fucking point on the rectangle and you do half of that, and then you do a line, then you do that, and it just goes around cutting into whatever. But
I bet nobody watching understood what you said, but I saw your hands, so I completely understood.
yeah,
If you're listening, if you could see, you probably got it. But
but I find it extremely fascinating that this little ratio, I don't know, I almost consider it like base code for like the computer simulator we're in.
Dude, there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
I used to think like, this is off topic a little bit, but I used to think like music was like all like different. Like it all had like, there's no way you could learn music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And there's no way you can learn design. And there's no way you can learn to do this. Bro, if you look hard enough, there's like a instruction guide.
Yeah.
Not like, I'm not talking about like YouTube, but like there's like there's usually like a general rule, or there's something that sounds good that everybody does.
Yeah.
Like for beats, it's like that's no. You can change it up. You can move the two middle ones back and forth a little bit, but like music is made up of 4 hits, but you can take some hits out. But it's like bars.
Yeah.
And like it has like a base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you build on top of it. But like you said, fashion, that's your base, and then you just do something on top of it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, man. There's definitely ways to like. I don't think there's gifted people. It sounds crazy, but I think there's people, because all the gifted people, like, so say you're considered gifted in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gifted in school. You busted your ass.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't make good grades, but like, I didn't bust my ass to make good grades. So I'm not gifted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But those people are considered, and like piano prodigies. This always pisses me off. When there's like a 9-year-old kid who can play piano really good, and they're like, he's gifted. Like, no, his dad plays piano and forced him to play piano since he could like move his fingers independently.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why he's so damn good. He's not gifted. He busted his ass. And I think everybody is capable of whatever if they bust their ass.
Yeah.
And
now, as far as the creativity part,
creativity is intelligence having fun. If you learn about what you want to do and then you have fun with it, you will make creativeness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
yeah.
if you want to know how to paint,
Okay.
first you get intelligent and know how to paint.
Yeah.
And then all you do is have fun. And then that's when creativity happens. It's when you learn something and you're intelligent and then you just have fun.
Yes, but not everybody can have fun.
Well, I mean, then there's just, bro, everybody can have fun. You just gotta like.
I mean, doing what they're learning to do. They may not. They may.
Yeah,
end
but
up
you don't
saying,
have the
"Fuck
intelligence. You
this."
can't have. That's where busting your ass comes in. It's not that you don't have creativity. Either you don't know the subject enough to be creative with it. That's the only reason. Everybody can be creative, bro. It's just having fun with what you know how to do. So like, being creative is. Being creative with music. You got to know how to write music to like know how to make an orchestra sound good. That's not creative. You busted your ass and you learned every inch of music theory. So now any sound you hear in your head that you just want to have fun with, you can put it down.
Yeah.
So you take your intelligence and you have fun with it and you have creativity. That's all it is.
Yeah, but
I take that through life with me everywhere. You can't take this is like
no,
one
I'm
of my
not.
principles.
I'm not trying to take it from you. But you can't line me up, give me and Bon Jovi the same exact skills, and come up with the same product.
No, because you're each individual people.
Yes, but not everybody's gonna.
Bon Jovi knows how to play the goddamn guitar.
That's what I'm saying. Even if I knew how to play the guitar as well as he did, I'd still never come out with the same product as him.
You damn near good though, especially if y'all are in the same room. Because then you're right, because everybody's different. But like, okay. Say you really know how to play guitar, right?
Okay.
And I really know how to play piano. If we got together and we have fun and like we just sat around and you had your guitar and I had my piano, we'd make a song.
Yes.
And it might suck.
Yeah.
But we have fun, and that's being creative. Then you add a little bit of luck, and then you with your little creative fun.
Luck.
What?
No, not one bit.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so anyways, you have your creativity, and then say with a little bit of analysis and trending topics of the current world.
Okay.
So once again, you take your intelligence and the stuff you know, then you have fun with like trends and stuff. You make something trendy, and it blows up. That's just taking your intelligence for not only music, but also things that are trending in music, putting them together and coming out with something that is creative and popular. Bon Jovi.
But not everybody's going to be capable of that.
Everybody's capable of anything they want to do.
100%. I believe that, but I also don't believe that.
But you can't not, though, because it's true. If you put your mind to some shit, you can do it. Like, you can't play guitar right now, so you can say that about you and Bon Jovi. But you don't know if you can make a motherfucking hit because you've never tried. But if you sat and for whatever reason for the next 6 years of your life you learned how to play guitar, you could make a hit like Bon Jovi. I'm not saying that that's why I don't play music, because I don't want to dedicate that amount of time. I've already dedicated other years to other stuff that I want to go with.
Yeah.
But bro, Bon Jovi's not gifted. He might have had a different upbringing, which is why he sings about other stuff.
Yeah.
But the technological and the fun having are still the same. The intelligence of the whole situation. Like, you get stupid good at guitar, which is not a gift. It's busting your ass, right?
Yes.
No one could.
Agreed.
People think people are just born and can just play the guitar.
Yeah,
Never.
Come out the womb fucking strumming it.
Doesn't happen.
No.
People either pick it up when they're young and then practice it for 6 years.
Yeah.
And don't even realize they're getting stupid good. And then when they're 19 and they want to apply it, it's easy for them.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't learn and then get that good and do the same things as someone who started early. I rest my case.
I don't know about that, dog.
Creative. But you said you weren't creative, and that's bullshit.
No, I know I'm creative, but in that sense.
But okay, let me change it up on you, right?
Okay.
So for you, the last years of your life, you've gotten into cars.
Yes.
So now you say you have so much intelligence about cars, and if you just had the money where you could just have fun with the car, would it not be a creative ass car? I probably couldn't do the same thing.
Yeah,
but I'm not intelligent in the car area. You are. That's where your intelligence and you having fun go together, and you make a badass car. But it's just not seen the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But everybody can be creative. It just takes intelligence, and then you just have to be able to let yourself go while you know the intelligence stuff part of it. And then you just break all the rules and do what you want and have fun, and then you end up with whatever it is.
Understood.
I'm telling you, dog. I don't remember where I read that, but that shit changed my life when I read that shit.
Some good words.
It was like it was like under a Reddit post, and it was like, what are 3 words, or like, what's a sentence that changed your life? And someone put that, and I was like, damn. And it like has changed my life like since then, because that was like 2 years ago, and now I have a podcast. I'm not saying that's like the thing that did it,
yeah,
but it's been here with me,
yeah,
since.
Yeah. Huh.
And that's why when we like write stuff down, that's
Yeah.
us getting the intelligence. And then we just come on here and have fun, and then it's creative. Like, you see what
Yeah.
That was me resting my case. They probably couldn't hear it, but
So,
did you bring up what we just talked about? We're so off fucking topic.
yeah,
now.
I don't know where we got the
started.
guitar and Bon Jovi. Yeah. I mean, we were talking about the golden ratio at first, but
Oh yeah, and how you can just add that. But yeah, everything has a base layer too.
Yeah.
I also agree with that.
yeah.
Music, passion, you can do all of that. That's what I was saying. You can do all that. Playing guitar, you can do that. There's a base. You have to learn from the base, and then you get creative on top of it. You know, or have fun. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So if you learn the basic principle, like the golden ratio, for fashion, and you learn how to incorporate it, and you get the intelligence, then you just have fun with it, and then you make products that are cool,
Yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
That's my spiel for the day.
That's the T.
That's the T, sis. All right, so is it?
I think it's you.
Hold up. Oh, that looks like a dick. Bro, yeah, it's in design. It's in like logos. It's in
Dude, it's
like,
everywhere,
the
bro. I'm
Twitter
telling
bird
you.
and the Apple thing.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. The
It
Pepsi.
incorporates, I mean, just nature itself. It's in their galaxies.
It's really. I'm actually gonna heavy look into that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but that's kind of like. Yeah, bro. People don't want. Some people don't want you knowing this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because it's like the people who are already really good at guitar don't want to tell you that it's that easy. You know what I'm saying? That you just pick it up and you try and it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
And the people who are really good in fashion, that's their secret. That's their fashion secret. They don't want to let you know that it's that easy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's definitely some people trying to hide some shit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not once in my 12 years, 14 years of schooling did I hear about the golden ratio.
Well, I
And
did
it's-
because I drew one of those, but no one told me
I
what it
never
was
did.
for. They were like, "Draw this for extra credit," and I was like, "The fuck is it? It looks like a seashell." I remember not specifically not doing that actually. But yeah, because look, see how that's kind of like 2 and then a third.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Even in when you shoot cameras, like right now,
Yeah.
the camera's broken. Like it's a grid on my camera, and it's the top,
Mhm.
the middle, and the bottom. Our eyes, because of the rule of third, are lined up on the second.
Okay.
1, 2, and then there's a third.
Mm.
And I mean, it's damn like see that. It's like 1, 2, and then a third. Like
Yeah.
that goes even to cameras.
Yeah.
Like the rule of thirds, and when you're drawing, you do 3 lines, and that's how you line up stuff. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
literally.
It's in, I mean.
It's what makes it
Vin-
look
there's-
right to the eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can film however you want.
Yeah.
If you want it to look good, you do rule of thirds.
Yeah. But that's pretty cool.
Pretty
I'm not
fucking
gonna lie.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't know it had a name.
that goes like along the lines of like everything's connected oneness type shit.
Mhm.
And
One
I
giant
fuck with that
consciousness.
for sure.
Yeah, that's great. I was not expecting to get into that because like I don't even like I don't even have the philosophical energy in me to get into that. Like I do,
Yeah.
but like
It was a lot of reading,
Ah.
a lot of bullshit that I had to sift through as well.
it
But-
looked like it, like
yeah.
a bunch of numbers and shit. That
Yeah,
don't matter.
dude, it's fucking the sequence is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. What is 13? That's 21, 34, 55, 89. So when you're writing them out, you've got, so each number is the sum of the 2 numbers before it. So you start out with 0 and 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. That'll be the second one. 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
And
saying,
then that can go on for infinity.
yeah. Right.
And I mean
It works.
the ratio then comes in from, so you got 21 and 34. You divide those, you get 1.61839 whatever.
I feel like I had a really woke teacher try to like teach me this,
Yeah.
but I didn't listen because I was like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of it!" But like, I wish I would have. Like, there's so much that I wish I would have just done as a kid, so I could already been started. But you can't do that. You just got to start now and not think about it because soon it'll be 10 years and you're gonna wish you would have started.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if not now, then when?
So less philosophical note,
Okay.
but I'm so motherfucking hype. New Call of Duty's coming out.
Oh,
Have you seen-
Modern Warfare?
have you seen the
Yeah,
trailer?
it's the remaster, huh?
No,
No?
completely brand new.
Oh, I thought it was remastered.
So did I. Quick backstory. I didn't
Okay.
mean to get into all this, but like Modern Warfare 2 was like why I make videos now. So I went to my cousin's, played Modern Warfare 2, had dreams. I'm gonna give you the really quick. Had dreams about it, right?
Yeah.
Kept having dreams about it. Got home, like not really worked my ass off, like did side shit.
Yeah.
Saved up, got a PS3, got it in Modern Warfare 2. Because after I'd played it at my cousin's, I started watching YouTube videos. So it was like when I was finding out about YouTube.
Yeah.
Found Scene Enters, watched Scene Enters, watched him play with Hutch, watched them be like absolute beast at Modern Warfare 2, and then I started playing, and like that's pretty much how I got into YouTube. Was like because of Modern Warfare 2. It was like because I
Okay.
played it once and like loved it.
Yeah.
So these games hold after Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare was amazing. I was just kind of young, wasn't really allowed to play M games,
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
so I was a little late, and I did it at my dad's because he didn't give a fuck. But so when I heard about this, I was hyped. So here's a couple things I wanted you to know about it.
Okay.
Why I'm fucking hyped. So
Okay.
cross-play, all consoles,
Really?
Xbox except for Nintendo Switch, but I doubt they'll even get
Xbox and PlayStation?
Xbox, PS4, and PC.
Really?
Everybody,
Nice.
No
I'm so
season
fucking
pass.
glad they're going to that, dude.
yeah,
No season pass?
no season pass. You get it for like there's not something like free.
So
map
it's not
packs.
like fucking Black Ops 4 where you buy the game and then buy the fucking...
Packs.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
bullshit. It's not happening.
10-4.
It's not a prequel or a sequel. It's a whole brand new story. This isn't really multiplayer because they only let out a very short trailer for the campaign.
Okay.
But I plan to play the campaign
Yeah, okay.
because I quit because it got all futuristic and I didn't give a fuck. There was
Yeah.
no story.
Yeah.
They're going back and they're just like recreating like the original.
Nice.
They did not. This is in quotes. They did not want this year's game to be restricted to the timeline and story aspects of the original trilogy, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Great games, but they wanted like something new.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of.
Start
because-
over. Because, I mean, you
Not necessarily.
You start kicking a fucking dead horse. I mean, it's
Because
gonna get
Captain
old.
Price is back.
I don't know who that is.
It's cool, right? It's
Okay.
cool, but it's kind of legendary.
Okay.
He's coming back.
Is that the dude that got a knife in his eye?
No, that was the bad guy.
Okay.
He was like supposed to be the good guy, and then like he burnt you and I think his name was Roach or Ghost,
No.
and back on the estate.
Yeah.
It's been
Okay.
literally years, so I'm like kind of
Yeah.
paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Captain Price is back. I don't know if you played Modern Warfare 2, but there was a co-op mode where it was like waves of zombies, but it was enemies,
Yes.
and you could beat like the level and their juggernauts and shit. That's
Yeah,
coming
that was
back.
cool, really.
New co-op mode's coming back. Free maps and content. And I mean, just a whole new makeup, and I really hope they kill the multiplayer as well. If they're even doing multiplayer, I honestly would buy it either way. But I'm sure there's going to be multiplayer. But
Yeah.
I'm
What do you mean kill the
super-
multiplayer? Like,
Do it really
do
good.
it well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like do it boots on the ground, Harrier strikes,
Yeah.
attack choppers, nukes. Like bring us back, bro. That's what everybody wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's Infinity Ward too.
Okay.
So it's
yeah.
not Treyarch.
They make some damn good.
It's the same people who after Modern Warfare 2
Mhm.
they left the company and now they're back to like redo the story.
Mm.
So like the OG people that made Modern Warfare 2 are coming back. Infinity Ward, no Treyarch, no nobody else. They just wanted to remake their original story. And
Yeah.
I think with like how technology's come and how like because of Reddit and Twitter, you can really see what fans are bitching about
Yeah.
instead of just the diehards on a forum. You can see the casual gamers.
Yeah.
And everybody just wants Modern Warfare 2 back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or something. And I
Yeah,
think they're really
relative to
going to
it.
deliver. I hope. But I said that for BO4, and
Well-
look where the fuck we're at.
Yeah. Well, Chris actually just sent me this thing the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and did you ever play Baldur's Gate
Mm-mm.
for like PlayStation 2? It's like an old ass RPG game.
Nah, like, bro, you got to understand when I had a PS2, I was playing Crash Bandicoot. I was like 6, 7. I was young
Okay.
as fuck.
Okay, well, I think this game came out in like 2001 or something.
Oh, well, then I was like 1.
Okay.
2.
Okay. But they made 2 of them, and apparently the people that make Divinity or something like that are teasing about making a 3rd one, and that's going to be super fucking epic if that comes out as well. Because I've talked to Griffin, Justin played it, Griffin played it,
I wouldn't get
Chris
my
played
hopes
it.
up, dog.
I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up, but it would
'Cause
be definitely epic.
I'm not trying to doo-doo on your parade.
Yeah.
Because
No,
holding-
I'm still waiting for Left 4 Dead 3 to come out.
But
I know
it's
that's not
coming
coming out.
because it's Valve. Valve, you bunch of go back to game developing, please. Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3. I want it all. I want all the smoke, and I want EA. I want Skate 4.
Yes.
Please, you'll make money on it this time. You made money on it last time.
Yeah.
Come on. But anyways, what were we talking about right before? Oh yeah. So I got my hopes up real hype when the PS4 version of Crash Bandicoot came out.
Okay.
Because bro, that was like my life.
Yeah.
Like the racing one I liked it a little bit more than the other ones. But like I still played the one where you ran through the forest and stuff, you know, or like just the campaign, and like when it came on PS4, bro, it was like the same, but it was like I don't know. I guess like all the nuance was gone, and like it was like HD, so like shit that wouldn't have looked weird, like looked weird.
No,
'Cause, like,
you
you didn't realize as a kid and on the shitty quality, you know, like what things were supposed to look like,
Yeah.
and, like certain maps, and then all of a sudden you're playing it in like 4K, and you're like, I don't really fuck with this. And
Yeah,
it's like not as
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because back then, the concepts for games carried you a long way. You know, you didn't really have to have much. Like, collecting boxes, running through, like, a 2D course was
Yeah.
the shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, now that shit's kind of, like, played out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's got to be a little more juice to it, for sure.
And I think they tried. I didn't play it much because I don't own a PS4, but I played at a couple of friends' houses. And I wouldn't have spent money on it. But then again, that's Crash Bandicoot, and I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So, it might, if it's not like a nuance, you know?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
I have no idea.
If it's not like,
I don't.
I don't know. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. No, but that would be a game changer. Because everybody I grew up with played that mug.
So I've been hearing about this new game. Everybody's been... Wait, no way. Oh, it just hit consoles. That's
What is it?
It's called Warface. But I kept seeing it on Xbox Store because I was getting Saints Row the 4th. And it's like free to play. But I was wondering if it was like another Fortnite or Apex.
Oh, Battle Royale?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really know where to find it. It's free, world-renowned first-person shooter. Gifts for new soldiers. Completing PvE missions. Unique special operations. Diverse PvP game modes. Team deathmatch. Battle Royale. Plant the bomb. Free for all.
What game is this?
Storm. It's called Warface. It just hit consoles, I think. I don't think too long ago. But yeah, it's got Battle Royale and everything, bro.
Huh.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I have to check it out. But I thought maybe it was. I mean, it kind of is. But I thought it might come up, be good for the conversation, but not really. It's kind of just, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I want to get a warehouse.
What kind of warehouse?
Like a big white one.
Like fucking metal?
Yeah. 10. Insulate that bitch.
Yeah, and how big?
Big as fuck. I mean, like, big. Like, I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. Like, if I want to play a game of soccer, I can just play a little game of mini soccer. You know, a little 1v1 soccer, just cause. Or, like, if I want to park my boat in my house or in my office, I just park my boat in there.
You understand how much those are?
Not as expensive as a fucking house.
No, but they are 30 to 60.
Not if you build one.
30 to 60, I'm telling you. I
Well,
work,
yeah, that's
I
like
work
a new
with the
car,
guy.
though.
Yeah, that's also a lot of fucking money, though.
Well, I got a car. I just need an office. I just want a warehouse. I'll rent a warehouse. I don't give a damn. I just want a warehouse. Because, like, you get an office, but it's not a warehouse. Because we could do this. We could set up a nice little table. And we
Yeah.
could just leave it set up because we have a whole fucking warehouse. and just leave it up there, like have like a little kitchen and shit. And then so instead of like, you know, going to your house to make your podcast, like you get to go to like the warehouse office. And then if you want to make like miscellaneous videos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've got like, you're in a warehouse. And I want all my videos to be like in the same area unless we're like vlogging. So then it's like, welcome back to the warehouse.
Yeah, I mean, you still understand. It's quite a bit of money, dog.
Later, I'm not gonna go buy one right now.
Okay.
But my goal is to
that does sound like
warehouse.
that does sound like a good idea, though.
Put a trampoline in that bitch.
Yeah.
Because you're in a fucking warehouse. And
Yeah.
gonna tell you can't. If you want to have like a big corner fucking laid out with like a boxing ring or like somewhere to roll, you know what I mean? Like you can do that shit. Like he's gonna tell you not to. Punching bags.
Yeah.
You can hang them from the fucking roof. Like you can do whatever. It's a warehouse. So cool, dude. I don't want a warehouse so bad. You can have airsoft wars because you're not gonna tear up the walls because they're fucking made of metal.
Yeah. I want a house that's built like one of those 10 buildings. I think
want a
those are
house
cool.
with a warehouse outside. I want my house to be housey. And I don't feel like 10 you can make very protected. Like grenade, like
Wait, what was I to say? Like a grenade attack?
bro, sounds crazy, but when I have a house, like before I'm like spending money on like stupid shit, I'm gonna be getting bulletproof windows about that big. I'm gonna be getting like triple ironed up doors.
Why?
Because why the fuck would you not? Anti-radiation walls. I don't know if those are a thing. I'm gonna have lead fucking walls. Like the whole fucking shebang, bro. Because like safety is number one priority. Like why the fuck am I here and why the fuck do I have money if like I'm not alive?
Yeah.
And if I'm a bullet on my safety. Because that's still a hard fucking flex. Imagine my Snapchat
I tell you what
story
I want
10 years from now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me
No, you're good.
wrap this up.
Yeah.
And it's just me installing a window this fucking thick in my house. You're going to be like, damn, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting ready for World War III, bitch.
I want one of those like underground like fucking
nuke shelters.
Yeah, bug out fucking type shit. Really bad.
That's why I want to wear it. But okay. But imagine if your house is it though. Like there's like a panic room in my house.
Yeah.
And you go in there, you click a fucking red button. Like, fucking walls close up and shit with like sheet metal. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean that would be super lit, but I don't know.
AI powered turrets pop up. They only shoot rubber rounds though, because I don't believe in AI possessing deadly weapons. It's not cool. But fuck, some rubber pellets though, shoot them at them. Because like you gotta think, if you're World War III, like your neighbor's not gonna walk by to get their newspaper and have to get worried about getting shot by your drones.
Yeah.
Like only like if you're coming near my house and it's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like
You're
bitch, you don't need to be here.
Phaser zoned up.
Phaser zone the fuck up. I'm thinking beanbag bullets. You ever
Okay,
seen beanbag
yeah,
shotguns,
yeah.
bro?
Those things fuck
Put a grown
you
man
up,
ass out,
yes.
but it won't kill him.
No.
Just fucking shit up unless you hit him in the heart. But I'm not aiming, so that's the goal. But yeah, also I'd totally deck out my warehouse though. Like I want to hire the people who are really good at graffiti and just like graffiti the fucking wall.
The
up
outside?
With, like, nah, the inside.
Inside, okay.
Yeah, get like drywall, but then just like like so that way no matter where you're filming in the warehouse, you have an incredible background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be cool.
And so like think this is what I was thinking because I went to a warehouse abandoned one the other day with my buddy. That's what got me on all this.
Okay.
But so say our like. So say this is like the length of our warehouse, right?
Okay.
And it's about yay wide, right? So this is like graffiti. This is like a mural of like animals. This is like an upstairs loft area with like the kitchen under it.
Yeah.
And maybe like some up here. And then we say we got like ping pong tables and shit over here just for shits and giggles. So if we set up our podcast right here, right? And you're here and I'm here. When we get your angle, right?
Yeah.
We're going to see like this giant mural. When we get the whole set, we're going to have the giant like space behind us, emptiness, and then a big ass like wall of graffiti. And then if it's my angle, you can see ping pong tables and accessories. So you're like constantly when we flip cameras seeing like different part of like this insanely built building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just adds like
that would be very cool.
Layers to just like even when we're doing basic shit, it looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like a change of scenery, but you're not changing the scenery.
Exactly. And it's like cool. Like, remember how the shed looked?
Yeah.
Like that. You know, like just
Yeah.
past and like just shit that did happen, but it's just like on your wall and you can just see it. It's cool. I don't know, I fuck with shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'd also probably have like lead walls but the lead's not for the lead in the walls of the warehouse is for guns.
What, bullets? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna be partying hard in our videos. You know, when we get up there, when we're like 27-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, and some laws change. And, I mean, I don't want no one trying to run up. And, you know, we got camera equipment. We got good cameras. We got good mics. Ain't no one finna run up in my shit.
Yeah, no.
Take what makes my money, so, you know, have that bitch locked the fuck down.
Yeah, it'd also be a very disclosed location.
No, yeah, for sure. But, I mean, it doesn't take much for where the warehouse is, where the dude who throws the lit-ass parties is at. Like, that shit gets around quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Locally, like, I'm not worried about some dude on the internet, like, swatting my shit. Like, shit happens, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, when you come, like, because if SWAT kicks in, because that's normally what happens. No one's going to find out your thing on the internet and come to your house. Nobody on the internet is about that action like that. That's why they're on the internet.
Yeah.
So, I'm not worried about someone swatting me, and I'm not worried about this and that. But I am worried about people who are around.
Yeah.
And who come over, maybe. Because it's always a friend of a friend. I'm not saying your friend's going to come over and steal your shit, but your friend's friend who saw how nice it was might bring his other friends back.
Yeah.
And come steal your shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't play that shit.
Yeah.
But I also want to throw parties. So, in my warehouse, because, like, you can destroy a warehouse. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like a concrete floor, so you just sweep.
Yeah.
You just sweep all the garbage back outside, and it's like clean again. It's just the floor. So, like, if you just bring a bunch of metal fucking chairs and some tables, and you let everybody get turned as fuck, they can only break metal chairs and tables.
Yeah.
Because if they touch my wall, I'm going to beat their fucking ass.
Yeah, or ping pong table.
Well, I mean, they're gonna beer pong, or they're going to be beer pong tables, and I mean, those shits just get broken. I mean, you can't get mad at people for that.
What, breaking the ping pong table?
Yeah, and then I want to hire security when I throw parties. Like, I'm talking, like, massive. Like, not even for just to carry people the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah.
Drunk ass
like, hey,
people.
look, move it.
Yeah. Hey, you see that dude over there on the floor? Get him out of here.
Nearest ditch.
Yeah. And and they need to be able to just lift up, you know, grown-ass men and carry them to the road for me.
Yeah.
Everybody shows up, I make them give me, like, their designated driver's number because they know one's sleeping in my fucking house, in my fucking warehouse.
Yeah, no.
Get the fuck. I'm just talking out of my ass now, but I do actually want a warehouse, and it's not necessarily to throw parties in. It's to do business shit, but I want it to be cool business.
Yeah.
Shit. And then, you know, maybe one day we'll, like, open it up. People can take tours. $5 a piece.
Yeah, I mean.
Or, like, if you want to hit me up and your kid likes our show, we'll let them come look around for $350.
Yeah.
Kid package. Just for you. Still talking out of my ass, but I think
yeah.
So you want to do a recap of what all we talked about? So I talked about wanting a warehouse, the dude who burned himself on fire in Washington, D.C. We talked about the golden ratio. We talked about... Did I say the dude that I went to high school with shot somebody?
No, you did not.
Okay, we talked about that. We talked about the new Modern Warfare. And what else you talking about?
Guns. The gun law.
Oh, yeah, the new gun law in Texas, which led to us talking about guns again, because we always talk about guns. We talk about guns a lot. Guns are cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I don't think we've talked about guns on the podcast yet. Only in episodes that didn't come out. Like the first one and then the last one we filmed.
Yeah.
So I think this might be the first time. You got anything else to add?
No, I don't think so, man. I mean, no.
I think we did good. I think we did Jesus Christ. I think we made a decent time. I mean, not a decent time because I had to go to work this morning. Normally we started like 10, but we started like 4:30. So we seem not as energized. It's because we've been doing shit all day.
And I'm sick.
Yeah, and Zach's sick. He's sick as fuck. He's been eating all my cough drops.
Your cough drops.
But yeah, I think that's all today. Thank you for coming with us on the ride. Is that what we're calling it? What did we say we were gonna say? We had this scripted last time.
No, I do not think we did.
We had no. You told me something. It was like something to say during the outro. It was like.
No,
oh no, we
it
was at the beginning.
Get
We were supposed to say
this show on the road.
God
Yeah.
we were supposed to. We're not supposed to do an outro. We're supposed to do an intro. Well, here's your intro for your outro. As we get off the road.
Yeah, taking a piss break.
Yeah, piss break. We'll be back next week. My name is Seth.
This is Zach.
Yes, sir, and we'll see you guys next time.